Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable. Without it, even the greatest force collapses from within. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. Most men spend their lives doing the opposite. Few men have virtue enough to withstand the highest bidder. Be one of the few. The man who does not control his temper will never control his destiny. Real character is not what you display in victory. It is what remains when everything is taken from you. Actions, not words, are the true measure of a man. Be courteous to all. Be intimate with few. Test the waters well before you trust. A slender acquaintance with the world convinces every man that talk is cheap. Guard your reputation as carefully as your life. Both take years to build and seconds to destroy. The higher you climb, the more you will be tested. Prepare accordingly. It is far better to be alone than in bad company. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. Truth will ultimately prevail, but only when someone has the courage to speak it. To be prepared is one of the most effective means of preserving peace. The man who stands for nothing is easily moved by anything. Real leadership is not about being in charge. It is about taking care of those in your charge. Strength without character is power without direction. The most dangerous man is one who fears nothing, because he has already decided what he stands for. Never promise more than you can deliver. Never deliver less than you promise. A leader who cannot be questioned is a leader who cannot be trusted. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in every age. They will do wonders in yours too. Difficulties do not break great men, they reveal them. The smallest decisions, repeated daily, become the foundation of every great life. Never despair. The darkest hour is always before the dawn. The man who quits in the hardest moment will never know how close he was to winning. A good moral character is the first essential in a man. Honesty is always the best policy, especially when it costs you something. Associate with men of quality. It is better to be alone than to be shaped by the wrong crowd. Liberty must be earned daily by those who understand what it costs. The legacy you leave is not what you accumulate, it is what you build in others. What you tolerate, you teach. What you accept, you become. A nation's strength is only as great as the character of its people. So is a man's. In the end, only two things matter: what you stood for and whether you had the courage to stand for it.